Hey guys, hey, it's me, Miss Kiki. What's up? Welcome to 2025. So, y'all know we've been having a lot of weird crap going on since we started 2025. And the first two things was there was a tragedy that occurred in Louisiana on Bourbon Street. And then turn around, there was an explosion of a Tesla in front of the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas. So, this particular video right here is going to be an update on the Las Vegas incident because they're starting to learn more things. And as I'm starting to listen to all of the details that are coming out, do we have an enemy within? Is there a mole in the military? Those are questions that I'm asking myself. What the hell is going on here? So, y'all know y'all girl got to share her screen. So, let's get to it. I'm going to share my screen and then we're going to listen to the most recent um things that we're learning about the incident with the Cybertruck explosion in Las Vegas. So let's get into it. Y'all know how we get down. All right, let's see what he's talking about.
But I would like to highlight a couple of things that the teams found inside of the Cybertruck that are useful to the investigation. And that first and foremost is a military identification. We also found a passport. We found a Desert Eagle 50 caliber semi-automatic pistol. And if you'll notice on a lot of these guns that we're going to talk about here, they're almost just burnt beyond recognition as well. There's a SLR model B30 semi-automatic firearm, number of fireworks that were still in the vehicle that had to be removed. Notably, we found an iPhone and a smartwatch, and then several credit cards were also in the name of our subject. Our subject is 37-year-old Matthew Livelsberger. He's of Colorado Springs, Colorado, born July 22nd of 1987. Now, as you'll see here on a picture of his driver's license, let's see, the question really still remains for me, and I know that there's a lot of you folks in the media that are identifying this person as a person in our vehicle. As I mentioned to you already, his body is burnt beyond recognition, and I do still not have confirmation 100% that that is the individual that was inside of our vehicle. And so as I'm calling it now, the subject or person of interest, I will not come back until I have the confirmation through DNA or medical records that this is indeed, in fact, the subject inside of the vehicle. Now, further complicating this identification of this individual, we also discovered through the coroner's office that the individual had sustained a gunshot wound to the head prior to the detonation of the vehicle. One of the handguns was found at his feet inside of the vehicle. Obviously, in how we're trying to identify him, and I'm feeling comfortable to give you this information, is a tremendous amount of substantial evidence to include he rented the Turo vehicle. There are two tattoos, one of which was on the stomach and one of which is on the arm, that we can see bits and pieces of it as in comparison to what it is that we now know he had on his body. That has given us a lot of confidence that this is, in fact, the same person, as well as the clearly obvious, which is the credit cards, the military identification, the passport. And then furthermore, as you'll see here in just a very short period of time, we tracked his movements from Colorado to Las Vegas. And in a number of the photographs that we were able to determine, he was the individual that was driving the vehicle. And also, I'd like to iterate this point to you. We still have only ever seen him in this vehicle, and we're not aware of any other subjects involved in this particular case. Now, I would like to acknowledge a couple of things because I know what's going on in the social media world, and there are a number of things in this case that are similar to the attack in New Orleans. We do know that our subject here served in the military. In fact, he's a current member of the military.
Okay, so he about to get into some things of what they're seeing. Okay, so interesting. Let's see what he's talking about. He sounds like he know his job. Let's get to it.
Both of the subjects served at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. What we do know about that is it's a very large military base, and we have no record that they served in the same unit or even at the same years at Fort Bragg, something that continues to remain under investigation. I also know that they both served in Afghanistan in 2009. We don't have any evidence that they were in the same province in Afghanistan, the same location, or the same unit. Again, something else that remains under investigation. And we also know, of course, that they both used the rental company Turo to rent their vehicles. As far as his military background, it's been confirmed by DOD that he was indeed in the United States Army. He was also a Green Beret operations sergeant who spent most of his time at Fort Carson, Colorado, and in Germany. He was on approved leave from Germany, where he was serving with the 10th Special Forces Group. He was also previously in the National Guard and the Army Reserve. I'd like to point out to you that through exceptional joint investigative effort, we've gotten to a place where we believe we can show you his route to Las Vegas from Colorado, and Carlos will put up the map there for you. And we know that he rented the Cybertruck in Denver on December 28th. We tracked his movements through the Tesla charging stations to Monument, Colorado on December 30th. On the 31st of December, the truck was charged in Trinidad, Colorado, Las Vegas, New Mexico, and Albuquerque and Gallup, New Mexico. On January 1st, the truck was charged in Holbrook, Flagstaff, and Kingman, Arizona. We last tracked the truck in Kingman at 05:33 yesterday morning. The truck was first.
Hold on, before you pay for yet another app to manage your team, let me introduce you.
So y'all, after listening to that, they're doing a real good job of tracking, everything that occurred up until the explosion. But like I said, both of these guys were in the military, and my little antennas are going up. Hopefully they'll have more, well, not hopefully, because we know they will have more information to share about both of these incidents. So I'm going to be tracking both of them just to, come on and share that information and talk about it with you all. But what do y'all think? What are some of the things that are going through your head about both of these incidents occurring, both of them on New Year's Day? Both of these guys were either in the military or formal military. Like the other guy just mentioned, they both were in Afghanistan. They both were at the same base. They're still just haven't ironed out all of the facts of if these guys knew each other or if they were in collaboration with each other along the way, so more to come. But let me know what you think and give me a like, drop a comment, and if you're not a subscriber, subscribe to your girl channel. Bye.